you are in your relationship with God is up to you.
I do not believe in your God because of simple lack of evidence.
You know, it is super easy to claim lack of evidence when you're not looking for it in the first place. The evidence to support the Christian God is so astronomical that you would have to purposefully avoid it to make such a claim. Not just that, but given any other scenario, if it wasn't from a religious standpoint, the evidence given would be enough to support the claim. But it's because it's a claim of the Christian God that you deny. In any other situation, the extent of the universe, how vast and how obviously detailed it is, would be enough to support some sort of creator. Now, you can minimize that and say, okay, well, we don't know what God that is. Say that the universe was created. We don't know who created it. What religion are you talking about? Yeah, that's a good question, but that's a different question. The very idea of, oh, I don't believe in your God because of lack of evidence. That's total and utter BS. You look at a building and you know there is a builder. You look at any amount of detail and know that somebody created it. Why in the world would you just jump to the conclusion there's a lack of evidence that God exists? There's evidence all over. Open your eyes and try and look this time. Then you start to get into a lot of issues because you as a person can ask, okay, well then what evidence? Prove to me that God is real. But my question would be, what kind of evidence would be enough? You'll probably ask for physical evidence. You'll ask for some sort of proof of a miracle. Something. Despite the fact that we have documented cases of all that, eyewitness testimonies, which in any other scenario would be enough, you'd still say that's not enough. So my question to you is, are you actually looking for proof? Or have you just written it off as stupid because you just don't believe it? So at the end of the day, no, it's not a lack of evidence. It's a lack of desire for it to be real. I can't sit here and say 2 + 2 is not 4 because there's no evidence to support the fact that it's 4. I have to be taught, or I have to learn, or I have to look into why 2 + 2 = 4. Why in the world would we come to a conclusion of God being the creator of the universe, the Christian God, unless you study it enough? Is it lack of evidence or lack of desire? It doesn't matter which way we split it up, how many pieces of evidence we've got, it's never going to be enough unless you personally have a desire for it to be real. Thinking if I could see, I would believe, then somebody said, believe and you will see. You have to want it. You have to want it to be real. Then you start looking into it, and all of a sudden your eyes tend to be open a lot wider. Why? Because you want it to be real. It's like losing weight almost. You're not going to lose the weight until your desire to lose the weight grows above the desire to stay overweight.